Good evening, sir. My name is Cadet White. I'll be conducting a squad ambush brief. Bottom line up front, I'm the squad leader for 1st Squad, 2nd Platoon, Bravo Company, 520 Infantry. I have been tasked to conduct a squad ambush to destroy an enemy squad patrol in order to prevent disruption to command and control for U.S. forces in the area. It's currently 0700. We have a mission complete time that is no later than 1200, which leaves us with 5 hours to complete the mission. The enemy is a mounted North Torbian infantry squad, but a key piece of information is they dismounted choke points, which we'll use in our ambush. We have an attached gun team, which we'll also be using in our ambush. So this is our map. Just to clarify, I know the doctrine says everything should be in black, but I just chose white so you can see it because I figure that's more important. But the first step of the ambush is leader's recon. I'll be taking the squad leader, the Alpha team leader, Bravo team leader, machine gunner, and the Alpha team grenadier on my leader's recon. This is where I'm taking them, this is where I'm taking them. So first off, we're gonna go to the left side security. So our Alpha team is in charge of our left and right side security. I'm gonna bring our Alpha team leader and our Alpha team grenadier because I'm gonna be showing the Alpha team leader where he should be in position and our Alpha team grenadier where he should be in position. Originally, I thought about bringing my entire security team and in placing them during the leader's recon, but I decided it wouldn't leave enough security at our ORP. So I'm just bringing 2 of them, showing them where they need to be, bringing them back, and then they're going to bring the other 2 parts of the security team out and show them where they need to be. So first off, left side security, show the Alpha team leader exactly where he needs to be. Make sure he's in cover so the enemy can't see him when they're coming up the road, and make sure he has a clear line of sight. Second stop, we're going to stop at our assault point where our Bravo team leader is going to be shown our target reference points and where the kill zone is. He's going to make sure he knows exactly where he needs to be. Then we're going to move on to our support by fire where our machine gunner, who's usually the most senior member of the gun team, is going to be, I'm going to show him exactly where he needs to be and where he needs to set up his team. Again, showing him target reference points in the kill zone. And then the last stop is going to be our Alpha team grenadier. I chose the grenadier because the rifleman, which is the other member of the right side security team, is usually the most junior enlisted member of the squad, so I'd rather the grenadier be in charge of making sure they get to the right spot. Then we're going to bring all these members back to the ORP, where we're going to make sure we're going to go over our last checks, make sure everyone knows their roles and responsibilities, and then we're going to move out to our final positions. We're going to move out ass backwards, so it's going to be security first. So we're sending out our left side and right side security. Once they're set, we're going to send out our support by fire team, which is our weapons team that's been attached to us. They're going to move out. Machine gunner's going to show them exactly where I want to be, and this allows me to be able to stay in the ORP and make sure I'm in command and control over everything. But then once everyone's set and before the ambush takes place, I can go around and make sure everyone's in place, check up everyone, making sure that they have followed exactly what I need to be, which is trust and verify. Last people to leave the ORP is myself and the Bravo team. Bravo team is our assault team, so I'm going to make sure they're set. Then I'm going to set myself up at the friction point in between our support by fire and our assault team. So our enemy is moving northwest up this road. Once the left side security team sees them, they're going to radio up to me. I'm going to make sure my guys are awake and ready for the ambush. Once the enemy enters into our kill zone, because they are dismounted, we'll also have a CSK vehicle. We're going to initiate the ambush with a Claymore. So Claymore, boom. You're going to take out a lot of the dismounted infantry, but also demobilize the vehicle. Once that happens, we're going to start with the 240, which is going to, we're going to establish a little crossfire with our 240, our saws, and our M4s. And then once we get a base of fire, we're going to start assaulting through the objective. Once the kill zone, once we've eliminated the enemy, we're going to move forward to LOA. So now move on to our actions on objective. Once they reach the LOA, Bravo team leader is going to conduct his LACE reports, which is going to keep track of, and then he'll report to me at the rally point. Our EPW is our Bravo team grenadier, and then the aid and litter is a Bravo team rifleman. In the event that there are no casualties, the Bravo team rifleman will assist the Bravo team grenadier and EPW. Once that's done, once they're done with the actions on objective, we're going to get them off the X, move them to our rally points. The first call is red. The red, assault team moves out. We move out ass forward, so it's going to be assault first. And then on the call of blue, or on the call of white, our support by fire team is going to move from their position to the rally point. And then finally, the last position is our security teams move from their positions to the rally point. Once everyone's at the rally point, I'm gonna get those LACE reports from the Bravo team leader, make sure everyone's set. If we're not set, we're gonna establish that, and we'll decide what our next plan of action is, whether it's return to the patrol base, continue on with the patrol. So in conclusion, this squad ambush will allow for the efficient and effective destruction of the enemy patrol, which will allow command and control to be sustained in the area for U.S. forces. At this point, are there any questions?